everyone, and welcome to Horrifying Job Interviews. So today, Dane Ranger says, my worst interview was for a job I was really excited and passionate about. I spent a full day researching the company and the person who would be interviewing me. We had a similar background and I was excited to relate to him on a personal level. However, the interview seemed to be modeled after a police interrogation. He began by muting my microphone in the Teams meeting and seeing if I could figure out what happened. I think this was just to make me uncomfortable. Then he started firing off every single antagonistic behavioral question in the book. I think that I answered the first few well, but after it became apparent that the entire interview would be like this, I became extremely uncomfortable and stopped giving good answers. The questions were all things like, tell me about a time you had a conflict with a coworker, or tell me about your greatest failure. He didn't ask a single question about my skills or experience. It's a shame because I felt like I was more than qualified for the position, and it was a dream job that I could have seen myself retiring at. Well, thank you for sending this in, Dane Ranger. It really sounds like they gave you a stress interview. Okay, if you're going for like a weird entry-level job or kind of an exceptional type job, then it's sometimes okay to give candidates a stress interview as a component of their evaluation. But, surprisingly little jobs really need that as a filter. And besides, a stress interview is a great way to end up with psychopaths, okay? Stress interviews repel good candidates. And that's the first problem. The more serious problem here, in my opinion, is that they didn't give you the opportunity to speak freely. They didn't allow you to talk about what you can bring to the job or to the organization. What are your strengths? What are your talents? They didn't give you any opportunity to talk about that. And that is a red flag, okay? Run from this company because your talents will not be appreciated. And any managers that allow recruiters to conduct a job interview like this, in my opinion, are bad, okay? So if you didn't get this job, Dane Ranger, you had a lucky escape. That's all I'm going to say about it. Remember, job interviews can be an exercise in humiliation, disrespect, and unprofessionalism. Leave a comment and let me know what you think of this. And maybe share your job interview horror story and find out that you're not as alone as you think.